Alright, it's been a while since I've done any YouTube video in terms of review, and in terms of that, we're going to review our second album, and it's because he's blown up, so might as well do it right now, get it over with this artist, and it is reviewing time of the new Lil Pump mixtape by Lil Pump. Lil Pump is a SoundCloud rapper from his origin is Miami Gardens, Florida, age of 17, very young. Just blew up through SoundCloud, a new, not new, but fairly new tactic of getting out there is through SoundCloud. And that's what happened with Smoke Perp. That's what happened with, I believe, Lil Xan. I mean, Lil Uzi Vert's, he's been on SoundCloud for sure. So a lot of guys just, they get famous through that site, and it's amazing. You get to see some talent, you know, you get to see possibly some talent. You get to see some guys that maybe other people like that I don't particularly enjoy. Again, this is my review, so no hard feelings. Whatever I say, whatever you guys think, if you guys are wrong with me, that's okay. Like I said, my review. The first one I did was the Love Is Rage 2 by Lil Uzi Vert. This is a Lil Pump mixtape. Yeah, so genre hip hop, trap, pretty much. The album is 36 minutes and 58 seconds long, and the label he is under is Warner Bros. Or The Lights Global. Key producers, the biggest one that I know is TM88, but the producers on this album were Big Head, Captain Crunch, CB Mix, Danny Wolf, Diablo, Faded, Blacked, Frank Dukes, Niels, Illida producer, Mr. 217, Ronnie J, Tortuga, and Trap Phones. He's had many singles off of this mixtape, pretty much, that he put on. You're looking at, you know, mixtapes, singles like Boss, Flex Like Ooh, D-Rose, Molly, and we all know about Gucci Gang. That's been one of the most explosive ones right now. I believe it's 3 on the Hot 100 as of right now. So, you know, that's whatever. Again, this mixtape dropped on October 6th, 2017, so fairly new. So let's just get into it, huh? Let's just go track by track, tell you what my final verdict on the pretty much the rating on it. So yeah, alright, so looking at Lil Pump, I was able to open my mind because I know that he's not going to give you lyrical content like Kendrick Lamar. He's not J. Cole. He's Lil Pump. He's a guy that's going to have repetitive lines, ad-libs, but the beats, very quality beats. I really enjoy the beats. I really do think they go pretty hard. Sometimes he'll have those times where he does rap, you know, like a good verse there, maybe like 30 seconds to 40 seconds around there. The maximum is a minute, because most of these tracks are pretty short, within the 2 minute to 30 range. So, you know. But yeah, he does love to continuously say the exact thing over and over and over. But beats definitely are a big part of what makes it kind of like, whoa, this is kind of bumping music, right? Anyway, let's take a look at the first track, and it's called What You Saying, featuring one of his really good friends, I would say best friends, Smoke Perp. Smoke Perp is another SoundCloud rapper that I will definitely be reviewing eventually. He did drop something out. He's I believe he's 20. Anyway, so this is the first track, and it was, in my opinion, it was okay. I did enjoy a verse, and it was actually Smoke Perp that said it, and it says, "And I only hit designer in the mall, all these diamonds on me, Paul Wall." Pretty cool. You know, Paul Wall wears a lot of diamonds. I mean, his recent album was, I believe it was like Diamonds in the Wall or something like that. It was pretty cool. Designer, we all know about him, the New York rapper. So kind of funny. It seems like he was taking a shot at Designer, but I mean, probably not. They're just having fun with it. Number 2 is very huge, Gucci Gang. Okay, Gucci Gang, great beat. Again, he's gonna say Gucci Gang a lot, but it's catchy. It gets in your head, and that's what makes it good. Not my favorite. I personally don't mind not listening to it. If I didn't have to listen to it, I'd be okay. I wouldn't be like upset that I didn't listen to it. It's an okay song. not my kind of material, but it's catchy. I have debated whether to put that on my playlist or not. I decided no, but I did put one Little Pump song that I really enjoy, and we'll get to that later. The third track is Smoke My Dope, featuring Smoke Perp. Again, another track with Smoke Perp. Fantastic together. I really do think they're pretty good together. And Smoke Perp, you know, he has some clever lines in there. Now, the verse that I liked a lot, because I thought it was funny, actually, to be quite honest. When I read the line, I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. When I read it on Genius, like, oh, okay. Because growing up, I watched cartoons and stuff like that, you know, Caillou, Clifford, you know, like when I was little, and then I went to SpongeBob, that kind of thing. But it was kind of funny. I know that YouTube is having this rough policy of people not swearing, so I'll make sure to cut out what I have to, apparently. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so the line goes, B, pussy ball just like Caillou. So, yeah. So it's just kind of funny. It'd be a lot funnier if I could actually say it, but I do not want to be in trouble for swearing at all. Because if you guys don't know, rules have changed on YouTube. So kind of silly, but you know, if it has to be done, it has to be done. All right, number 4, the fourth track is called Crazy. I didn't really go crazy for it though. Like, it was an okay track. It was just him. It was okay. Like I said, not a huge fan of it. You know, I think, like I said, all the beats on this entire album are fantastic. I just didn't enjoy it as much, if that makes any sense. Now, number 5, the 5th track, Back, featuring Lil Yachty. Again, he got some good features on here. I believe, like, for him, and for people that actually know who these guys are, that's big for a guy that's starting out to get features like this. So to get Little Boat there, he's an XXL freshman, you know, 2016. He's been out there. He's put out an album. So, like, people know who Lil Yachty is. Lil Yachty, I think, in my opinion, did a really good job on his verse. I don't think he did anything wrong. Of course, like I said, music is moving. So, like, everyone's going to make something different. You know, it's all based on your perspective on it. I think Lil Yachty has good potential to really become a pretty good star in the hip-hop community. So, you know, most of all these songs are about money and, like, popping Xanax, and which you should not do. Like, anyone that watches, please do not take Xanax. It's not great. Like, a rapper just died like 3 days ago from, you know, Xanax, but also some other pretty lethal drug. But Xanax, it's not good. Just please don't do it. But anyway, Back by featuring Lil Yachty, like I said, pretty good. Talking about, you know, money and cars and women and having women. So, you know, pretty much it's this entire album what it is. You know, having that fame, it's kind of cool when you have it. Okay. Number 6, D-Rose. Literally, for most of the song, he's going to say D-Rose or 80 on my wrist, 100 on my wrist all the time. So, you know, just saying how he's, you know, he feels like D-Rose. Like, he loves D-Rose, you know, like, when he was making a lot of money, like, he felt like D-Rose in that way. Like, his younger days when he was just killing the NBA game, of course. But yeah, so it was not bad. You know, I don't have any favorite line there. It's the same thing repeating. Number 7, At the Door. Again, another solo project for another solo track for him. Like I said, it's just all about popping pills and you know, flexing on girls, and which means, like, you know, trying to be like the top guy. You know, not bad. I don't have a favorite line there. Number 8 is Youngest Flexer, and that's featuring Gucci Mane. Again, very important to get Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane is a very important artist in terms of the Southern community, as well as the trap community. Like, if you get Gucci Mane, like, you're doing something right in your community. So having Gucci Mane on there, pretty great. Didn't drop his best verse in his entire career, mainly because I feel like a lot of these artists that were featured, they almost, like, it's almost like they like adapted to what Lil Pump's way of rapping is, and they didn't rap the way they honestly would. So, you know, they were just slowing it down a little bit. Like Lil Pump slows it down when he raps, well, he was slowing it down. So all these guys, you know, when you're looking at Gucci Mane, Lil Yachty, Smoke Perp, Chief Keef, 2 Chainz, you know, Rick Ross, like these guys that actually like rap pretty constantly, they kind of slowed it down, you know. So that was a shame, but whatever puts out a good song, for in their opinion, is whatever puts out a good song. Yeah, no favorite lines from there. Like I said, not a big fan of that one. It was okay. The 9th one is Foreign. Pretty much foreign cars, foreign girls, just everything, just going to the strip club, everything, just, yeah. That was a very short song. Nothing of real, like, importance for me in terms of lyrical wise. It's a good thing to bang your head. I didn't put it. This is the song. The next song that I put is on my playlist. I believe this is the best song in the entire mixtape. The best song that I enjoy, per se, and it's Whitney featuring Chief Keef. Again, Chief Keef, big influence on guys like Smoke Perp, on guys like Lil Pump. You know, like these young cats that are coming up. So Chief Keef, overall, had a pretty solid, you know, verse in my opinion. Again, it was also talking about having money and everything, and bowing down and stuff like that. Not bad. I don't have a favorite line. I just liked how it was produced. I liked how they were rapping on the beat. I like how everything came together production wise, and lyrical content and everything is not, like I said, I was prepared for not having that kind of lyrical content like Kendrick, but I enjoyed it. I bumped it a bit. You know, I really enjoyed just everything about it, so I can appreciate that song, you know. So not bad. Now, number 11 is the track Molly. So pretty much he's on Molly. Like I said, it's the same thing. Like I said, for the most part, just his lifestyle, you know, just him being, you know, kind of like that guy. Like, I came up, like, I have money, I got power, kind of, you know. So, you know, like I said, it's a catchy song. A lot of these songs are very catchy. I just didn't enjoy it that much, though. Number 12 is Iced Out featuring 2 Chainz. I enjoy 2 Chainz. I think he's a really good feature guy, a feature artist. I think he definitely does get underrated in terms of what he puts out, because I will definitely be reviewing his album later on. Fantastic. I think he's a good artist. I really do. But yeah, Iced Out by Lil Pump, I really enjoy that. I think he's, you know, I think it's not bad. Again, like I said, I was used to 2 Chainz kind of, you know, spitting a little bit more. He had more ad-libs in this one, so it wasn't terrible. Didn't have a favorite line on it. You know, it's just a catchy song. So yeah. Now 13th track is Boss, just solo, you know, Lil Pump again. This is another song that's a single. He's feeling like Rick Ross. He's feeling important. It's fantastic for him. You know, he's doing a great job. And like I said, repetition. No favorite line there. Flex Like Ooh, another song in there on the 14th track there. And like I said, nothing at all in terms of favorite lines there. I don't have anything for this entire mixtape. I don't really have much of a favorite lines. It was earlier on, but yeah. And then the 15th is Pinky Ring, and that featured Smoke Perp, Rick Ross. Pretty good song to just close out the album, close out his entire production, and see, alright, well, we can now criticize his work and see where he's at and see what he has to work on, kind of thing. Again, that's all up to him, though. If he wants to improve on himself, it's all up to him. But it's a good thing to just show us, like, what he's got, how he opens and how he closes. So that's always an important thing in an album, of how you open and how you close an album. So yeah, Rick Ross telling about his entire pretty much grown up days. He's from Florida, you know, he's from Miami. He's a Miami guy. He understands. I think he did a really good job. Lil Pump did a good job. Smoke Perp, not bad. Overall, when I say not bad, I'm making sure that I'm not disrespectful to anything in terms of music wise, because anything is music. Honestly, anything is music. So you have to keep an open mind when you do this kind of stuff. So if I were to come up here and be like, oh, he sucks and stuff, that wouldn't help at all. Anything at all. 15 tracks in this mixtape. Very short, you know, to the point kind of thing. Definitely very, you know, grimy-esque beats and ad-libs and, you know, repetitive words that just, you know, just trying to get people to, you know, jam out. So I can appreciate an artist that wants to, I guess, get people moving and get going. Unfortunately, you know, I don't want people to do Xanax and stuff like that. That's hard stuff that could lead to depression. It's just not a good road. But that's why I think people should really focus on what the lyrics are saying, because sometimes they're asking for help. Like Lil Uzi's project, I thought he was asking for mental help in a large way. But also, like, you need to know, like, okay, well, you know, if we're bumping out to, you know, saying Xanax, like that's not great, because, you know, things have happened. So we have to be careful with that, but, you know, not to be a preacher here. Overall, this album, it's not one of my favorites. I mean, albums, mixtapes, it's not one of my favorites. I enjoyed it, though. I think the production's great. I think the beats are pretty great. You know, I think he's going to obviously bring out more into him, invest more time and stuff. So he's a young dude. He's still got a while, of course. Overall, I am going to give this I would say a 4.5 out of 10. It's harsh, I know. I don't want to be that guy. For me personally, that's what it felt for me, was a 4.5 out of 10. It didn't hit me as much as probably other people. I'm sure other people could have given it a 7 out of 10 or 6 out of 10 because that's how they felt. For me, I didn't feel as connected with this album as maybe other people. Mixtape, I mean, as other people. Album mixtape. But yeah, for me that's a 4.5. Not saying he's terrible, just didn't connect with me on this level. So overall, though, not bad. I wouldn't give him a 0 at all. I wouldn't give him any grade that's low. But 4.5 out of 10 for me seems like a good stage to kind of put him at right now.